Hi, everybody. What is the best cart checkout page to use? I have lead pages, but I've heard a lot about ThriveCart, Shopify, Sendowl, and so many options. So if you're talking about checkout pages, I have a lot of feelings about checkout pages and cart systems and everything. If you guys do not know, I guess it's not earlier this year, anymore. In 2021, there was a whole debacle with PayPal where they froze two of my PayPal accounts and basically then tried to pay themselves with the money that they owed me that they had frozen. It was a whole thing. I'm not going to go into it today so that we can save some time. But one of the things was when that happened, a lot of people were asking me, what are the different checkout processors that you can use? And so let's start there, because the other part of this question was people are really hesitant to pay without PayPal as an option. Yeah, they are. That's kind of, PayPal and I have a lot of thoughts. But this is kind of where the problem comes in, because a lot of people, I posted a video to TikTok about PayPal, and the number of people, like we're talking hundreds of comments of people saying that the same exact thing had happened to them. I got tagged in like hundreds of videos of people who are like telling the exact same story that I had to share. The problem here is when it comes to actually collecting money from online work, people really do like to use PayPal from a consumer side. So being able to, I don't have to remember my credit card number. I don't have to remember like a billion different, the security code on the back of it or whatever. I just need to log into my PayPal account and there it is. And so when it comes to like, do you get rid of PayPal? Unfortunately, no. I know. I still have PayPal. I just immediately take all of the money out of it. It is a scary thing. But here's kind of the other thing that I learned while I'm posting these TikToks about how I was wronged by PayPal on two different accounts for two different reasons. It was a whole thing. But after I was talking about like other alternatives, like Stripe is a really good alternative as well. Square, I've heard some people use Square and have had positive results from it. And I've also used Shopify, like directly from Shopify. And I mean, I use Teachable, like I can collect payments from Teachable as well. You can do that through like Podia or ThriveCart or whatever it is. But you still, in a lot of those, checkout processors through courses or other platforms, you do still need to have a way to collect payment. So that would usually be from Stripe or PayPal. So you do need to have them as options. I don't have a preference on either one because, again, going back to these TikTok comments, there was not a single option as far as like dealing with online currency or online banking checkout systems. There was not a single option where somebody didn't have a horror story. It's just one of those things where I'm like, nothing is necessarily foolproof. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is without concern, basically. So things that you can do if you're concerned with, like if you're going to be safe using PayPal or Stripe, you can always move your money out immediately. I know that with Stripe, it will just deposit it into your bank account after like 3 days, I think. But you can set it to deposit only if it reaches a certain threshold, or you can do it by the end of every day. That's what I do because I think that's the safest, because I don't want my money being held anywhere if I can help it. Because it is kind of scary when you are looking at like what happened with PayPal and how many times that it has happened and how it goes unchecked. So that's my spiel on PayPal or Stripe or anything. I did see that when I stopped using PayPal, my conversions did dip. And when I brought it back, they went back up. It's not necessarily that some people use it's not that some people don't use Stripe, because it's not like they see that it's Stripe. It just says like the credit cards. So it'll say like, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or whatever, Amex. So it'll be kind of that logo, but it's just easier with PayPal. And if we're talking about like removing any kind of obstacle for our people so that it's easier for them to give us money, unfortunately, yeah, PayPal does kind of hold the monopoly on it. They just really do. So that's the difference in my mind between like, is PayPal better or safer? Or is Stripe better or safer? Or is Square better or safer? Just be careful with everything. Know your rights, know your options, remove your money as quick as possible if you're going to continue to use PayPal. That's my big thing. Like, if you take nothing away from this at all, it's remove your money as quickly as possible if you're going to use PayPal. Just point blank on that one. Okay, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.